What's going on YouTube? We're back. I am so sorry about my little hiatus. I actually had 2 exams back to back to study for, so I was a little late on the content. I technically owe you guys a video for Monday, but I do actually have some pretty cool things to show off for all my red players. I have some games with me playing a couple decks versus my good friend who is a Zoro main. If you guys want to see how to play Zoro correctly, I will show you how he plays against me. It was pretty back and forth. Towards the end, he did beat my 2 decks that I actually wanted to take the Treasure Cup in Control Law and Luffy. But like I said, their games are still back and forth, but he does a lot of cool things. He shows off a technique we call the shimmy. If you ever played fighting games, there's like a thing called the shimmy in there, but very similar. So that'll be what I show off next, guys. It'll be part of our Luffy Zoro like red showcase for Treasure Cup. But here we are with Kaido today. We have a pretty standard build. I'm not doing anything crazy, guys. There's a hyper ramp version of the deck, which I think is just okay. That's too much RNG. The deck is already RNG for me, and I don't want to add more slot machine mechanics to it by adding a bunch of triggers that add Don. So this is what we're playing. Like I said, fairly standard. I'm pretty sure you guys already seen something like this a billion times. The only thing I'm trying different is I'm going 310 instead of 39, and that's it. We have 12 2K counters. We have some ways to ramp if we don't have the rock. I'm doing I might do a 3-3 split. That's actually what I wanted to do. So I'll do a 3-3 split with our kings here. I might switch this back. Depends. Other than that, we have our vanillas. I like 2 Baba Nuke, 1 Fukurokuju. Oh, got it right on the first try, baby. And that's it. 12 blockers. I'm not a big fan of the bigger Black Maria. I think that card is kind of just ass. So that's why we're not playing it. I'd rather have Babanuki, Fukurokuju, and just like our other cards. So that's what we're playing. Do I think this deck is good for Treasure Cup? Obviously, it's not my favorite. I don't even have a purple deck to play if I could. It's too much RNG, too high roll for me. I think it's more high roll than red. Your only draw is Queen. There's no way to dig. There's no way to find like Onigashima off like a 1-drop searcher. Thank God. This deck doesn't need more consistency. I think if it did, it would probably be too strong. So I'm not a fan of do I draw the rock or not, because the deck is a much different deck without the rock, guys. It goes from being a tier 1.5, tier 1 almost, to being tier 2 for sure. So living and dying by this card is not what something I'm a fan of. You could argue that other decks like red, like you still have to draw well, yeah. Or red-green law, you still have to draw well. Red-green law is a little different though, because they have a lot more search consistency. But this, I'm just not a fan. I wouldn't do it. Do I think... Is it entirely possible for you to make it 10 to 11 rounds of high roll? Sure, but you're really rolling the dice, in my opinion. But like I said, it could still hit top 8, top 16. Shit, it could even make it to second or first, but like I said, it just takes a lot. As far as playing the deck, it's pretty straightforward. It's ramp, play a fatty, and win the game, hopefully. But we'll see. Alright guys, we got game 1 into green. Our hand is dog shit. I probably should have kept my first hand. There's nothing we can do. So we're going to take a hit here. I need to see a card. We're going to try and kill Bonnie. Quote unquote. Try. He gets 7-drop Kid. Amazing card against us. That demands an answer. Resolves. Nothing. And a beige, of course. Wow. We're just gonna eat a blocker. We'll play and end turn. This is one of those games where I just have to put something thick on the board because I have nothing, guys. You need to stick something. Sticking a blocker and passing is not worth. Man, my first hand had at least a blocker for 2, and then maybe I get to 6 and play a king. Oh man, I should have just kept the first fucking hand. What did he take? Apu this time. So he has 7 cost and Apu 4 unknown. Sucks. We'll take one more. I don't want any more blast breath, please. All right. So we'll go here. I don't think that was worth, but okay. All right. Opponent saves his card. Guys, I'm not going to attack here. I don't want to give my fat away and give him extra cards for no reason. Let him work with what he has in hand. This time we will block. We'll get rid of queen. Okay. I'll attack for 1. This will probably bait a block and a counter, or he just takes it. 7, so I can go Babanuki. I could block her. We'll block her and pass. I don't know if I've said this, guys, but it's not always worth giving green extra cards for no reason. So I just try not to do it too often. Let's see, he has Scratchman and about to be Trafalgar Law. So he has Scratchman, Law, 5 unknown. So he's gonna save Bonnie, play Cat Viper, kill my blocker, or he's gonna try and kill this guy. To be fair, this is pretty good pressure I have on him right now. If that's what you want to do, then sure. And then he's gonna try and kill king. Interesting. I don't want to take it, but I also don't want to chuck all my counter. Okay, that's a nice card for later. So we'll just attack 7. That's 1 Scratchman out of the way. We'll play queen. Fuck you, Onigashima. We'll discard a Blast Breath. I don't need 3 of them in hand. They're gonna clog. We'll play Oni. And then pass. I do that way, just so that I can 10 next turn. Well, I can't really 10 anymore. So maybe it was worth discarding this, but whatever. I'm just dead to double attack now. See how opponent chooses to respond. This is definitely a tough spot. This is why I said, guys, green into purple is not free. You have to high roll and hope that you get this on time. Or see something that helps you ramp a little bit on the way. But yeah, this has not been fun for us. He gets a beige. Let's see what he does here. Honestly, I would just put pressure on me instead of trying to clear my board. I only have 1 life. He agrees. It's fair. Um, we'll discard Jack. Plays beige. Okay. I think this is about the only play I can make. We'll go like this. And we'll keep attacking. I'm gonna replace her anyway, so might as well. Sure. Okay. Ooh, did he draw whatchamacallit? If he drew Punk Gibson off the top of his life, that's GG for me. Definitely no way coming back from that. Oh, okay. Cool story. And we'll play, replace her, and pass. Obviously, if he has another Cat Viper Ezo, then I'm pretty dead. Hey. Five cards in hand. Has to figure out how he's gonna break through. 2 blockers. He knows I have a Blast Breath, presumably. I will use our blocker now, just because if he did have Viper Ezo, I think he would have just played it. There's no way for him to tap down Queen, so we'll just hold the Queen back for like one of his big swings. I wonder what our opponent's hand is, man. He was in a very dominating position. Granted, I was able to keep 2-7Ks swinging every turn, so. Okay, he's gonna get aggressive with Law here. He's gonna Straw Sword. That leaves him 4 Dawn. That's 2 9K swings at my face. That sucks. Yeah, I don't think there's a draw that helps me anymore. I'm dead, guys. All I can do... Well, yeah, all I can do is this. If he goes 9 at me, I take the first hit. Hope I draw a counter. I do. And now we win the game. And we just do a bunch of swings at his face. Oh, he didn't put a thing on. Oh, you're fucked. I just realized how he swung. Yeah, GG. A little overzealous from opponent. I think we were dead. Definitely should have lost. All right, this time we have the rock, a queen, a blocker. We'll keep it. We have 2 blocker. I'm hoping this works, guys. We'll take the first hit. No biggie. He activates, pulling, Scratch Man. Does he double beige me again? Plays another Bonnie and a beige. Okay. We'll make him be our blocker for the turn. We'll swing. Yeah. And then we'll Oni. And then I'll pass. Again, 1 life isn't going to make a difference right now. We play this slow. Take advantage of the fact that he doesn't really have anything yet. He gets his 7-drop kit. So that's coming on curve now. Sure. So she blocked for us. Like I said, we will take 1 more. Oy vey. Alright. We'll kill her. I'm at 8. We'll queen since my hand is kind of sus. Alright. Definitely don't want more than 1. And then we'll pass. I'm at 7. Block. Yeah. Uh, 9. So 2, 7. I can do 2 Dawn. Swing. Pass. Next turn we'll just 1, 2, 3. Our opponent knows what we want to do. Alright, we go 5. Man, I'm assuming you just block. This helps us stay in a good spot, but not. It's still not great. I'm not doing anything with this anyway. So it needs 3 2Ks exactly. I'm sorry, more than that. Oh, I could be dead. There is a high chance I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm super dead. All right, third game. Oh, yeah. Definitely don't want that. This is workable. I'm on the draw. I mean, the play this time. Obviously, I don't do anything turn 1. Okay, we got it. Thankfully. So yeah, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you guys are planning to play. I'm very curious. We've been having a lot of discussions on the Facebook group on what people think is gonna like top. Obviously, I think Kid is gonna be one of the best decks. Is the best deck. Is he like oppressive? No, but you still have to respect Kid. Um, you have to make those adaptations for it. If you're still playing like a balls to the wall red deck, thinking that you're gonna be able to steamroll 10, 11 rounds, I don't think it's gonna happen. You're gonna have to try a lot harder to make yourself a little more mid-rangey, which is why I'm liking Luffy more than Zoro right now. Because this deck is just, it demands respect, demands answers. If you're not prepared for it, you're gonna lose. It's actually why I switched over to more control law instead of 8 cost Kid law. I've been finding now that people know how to play the game, it's just a lot harder to, I'm gonna stick it and then cancel. Just so I don't lose Don. I could potentially hit 9 this turn, and the only thing he can drop on me is Hawkins if I top deck our 9 cost. But yeah, so people that finally know how to play have been keeping decks like blue out of the meta. I'm 100% confident this just dumpsters purple. I mean purple. Dumpsters blurple. There you go. I don't think Crocodile is good enough. I think it's a very medium deck, personally. So yeah. What else is there? So that I'm actually on the fence right now. I love my Luffy build, but I think I overtuned it for green, so maybe I have to dial it back a little bit because our matchup into opposing red, it's kind of ass. It's not terrible. Don't get me wrong. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not great. slamming 7. This is fine with me. We're kind of in the spot we were game 1, except I actually have Onigashima this time. This demands, even if he has Paradise, that he has to Paradise. Yeah, okay. Just gonna attack like this. See how he responds. He could block Paradise. It'd be a waste of it, I think. The only reason you think this hard about a trigger is if it's Punt Gibson, I think. Like, do you tap down the 7? Oh, ew. I mean, he could definitely have Cat Viper Izo in hand. It's not like he's played many cards this game. I think I don't want to play this, but I think we just go 7. Just really dump his hand here. Depends on how many he's running in his deck. And then we'll play Babanuki. And make him have the answer for the blocker. That's 2 Don invested. Pass. So we're in a very mid-rangey kind of game. Not even mid-rangey, because 7k is, demands a lot to block. He's at 1 life. 9 cards? 8 cards. We didn't quite see a top end the way I wanted. Double Straw Sword? I don't know about that. I like 1 in my deck. I definitely don't like 2. Okay, he's trying to wrap this game up. Which is fine. And he's gonna go 3. Or do you want to block or spam me? I think that's worth. I'm gonna have Higurashi and Queen for next turn. And then a Thunderbug. Okay. He can go Killer. And then leave 1 up for another Paradise potentially. And we'll go 7. Now, do I double blocker and hope I get there? Or do I thunder bot? I think I just hold the counter in hand. Pass. The very close series. Other than deck consideration, I think our opponent played pretty well. Only thing I don't like is double straw sword. Oftentimes you only want the one, and you only want to see it the one time, maybe. It's a dead into red. It's a good answer for the mirror. It's okay into purple, unless they blocker spam you, which can happen. And then I guess it's okay against blue. But again, still something I don't want to see a bunch of. You also have redundancy with Cat Viper and Izo. Speaking of, this fucking bitch. That leaves him with 1/9k attack to get to block. So we just go like this. And he's gonna do the same thing he did last game and lose. So we take it, make him feel confident about his play, and then we win the game. The game's over. GG. Alright guys, just wanted to add this in there for you. We are working on part 2, so please go check that out right after this one. Part 2 is going to be against Zoro, Dofi, and Kaido, so stay tuned and check it out. And if you like what you guys saw, like and subscribe. Peace.